Welcome to my art show. This has been really a work of love, and it's taken me a while to make these portraits, but I'm very excited to show them to you. These are 12 portraits of friends based on the 12 sun signs, and I started by doing one of myself on just canvas paper, and I think it was July, maybe June or July, that I had this dream of myself almost drowning in water, and as I woke up and I was interpreting it, I started to think about the fact that I'm Aquarian and that I'm a water bearer. And I came up with this idea that people are like 80 to 90% water, right? So I felt like I was helping to carry people. I kind of realized how important people are to me and how much I miss my friends. So very quickly put a word out there and said, please, whoever wants to have a portrait, first one to sign up gets it. So the first sign that I want to show you, besides me as an Aquarian, is Aries, because that's the first in the constellations. She is my friend Alexis, and it was an overcast day on the beach. I took the style changed. I went from something sort of out there to more realistic, because all my friends are so beautiful and I really wanted to do them justice, and I felt like I wanted to give them a glow befitting a goddess or a muse, if you will. So even though this was a very overcast day, I've added some gold and other sparkles to Alexis as befitting an Aries, and I added the signs, as you can see, to each of them. This one is Taurus. This is my next door neighbor. She is a huge gardener, and she's got a beautiful garden, and it's perfect with her sign. So of course we wanted to film in her garden, and I added her sign to the staff, which I thought was really a fun way of approaching it. And these stargazer lilies were absolutely gorgeous. So she called me and said, come on over, and we did our photo shoot, and I worked on that. This one's more textural. This one's more flat. I kind of played around with that as well, the layers and how I built up the painting. So I also have my friend Kimberly over here. She's a Gemini. She kind of looks like, to me, a woodland fairy in this, and I love how we sat her by the water. So my idea was originally to try to get her reflection, because she's a twin, but instead I added a little tiny twin in the shot. I don't know if anyone can find it, but I love this, and I went with a different colored background. I picked this peach, and to me it came out really well. So I hope that you'll be excited to see that. Okay, also met with Janice over the summer. She's a Cancer, and she's got her feet in the sand, and I love this as a way of kind of really highlighting the Cancer. To me that looks kind of like a crab leg, but it's just driftwood, and the simple shapes and the sky with the neon kind of pumping it up to make her look more like a model or a muse, I thought was really fun, and I added some of that neon to her hair. So there's her Cancer sign. Yeah, so there's the crab. I like that one too, and I thought Leo was very fun. Let me just fix her. They've all been given a nice sheen, as you can tell they're glossy. I, again, wanted them to look really beautiful and, you know, add a little oomph to the paintings. So I used a glossy varnish. This is Mel. She's at the top of the world in Amesbury at Bath Shelter Park. And we found a really fun bench for her. Her color is red, right, being a Leo. So it was a red bench. Kind of a cold day, but I loved the boots that she wore and the fun vest with sort of mane kind of thing going on. So I'm hoping that she will really like this. I kind of also chose to have a lot of the red come through, so that goes with her sign, and she's a fiery kind of girl. So here is my friend Christiana, beautiful Chrissy. She was the first one that I did, She's a Libra, and what I like about this is that I chose this pose because she's actually a human scales, as the Libra is shows the scales. And we did this photo shoot at her vineyard where she works in Rhode Island called Greenvale Vineyard. I really worked really hard on the background to give her the feel almost of being in this gorgeous fantasy land, and I put her in sort of a fantasy costume to play with the whole idea of her being a goddess. So that is Libra. So we're going to go over here now, and we're going to take a look at Virgo. This is my friend Megan. She is the owner of Motivate, and she's really into sports and fitness. She loves the color orange. And Virgo is actually the sign of good health and agriculture and eating well. So that works out perfectly for her because that's what she does. And we put her in the tender crop doorway with all of their pumpkins. So this was in October. And I love how the orange really is pumped up. Yet she's very natural. And I think the pose is perfect for Virgo. Just feeling in control and looking great. So, and that's my friend Megan, and I stuck her little sign down there. This is Scorpio. This is a dear friend of mine, Patty, who I worked with many moons ago, and we've stayed friends. And Scorpio is known for being loyal, and they really are. She's a dear friend. She came out to be with me at Maudsley State Park, and we stood by the water, and she wore this amazing skirt, so we just highlighted that. And I managed to get a little tiny tuft of Scorpio tail there to allude to her sign. So, hope she's pleased with that. This is our daughter, Kaisa. She's a Sagittarius, and she posed for me at a beautiful state park, the rhododendron area. And I love this, well, partly because I love my daughter so much, but also I think that the pose is really cool for Sagittarius. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm getting into the fall. It took me a really long time to do all these paintings. My friend Sarah is a Capricorn, and I have to say I really think this one came out good. So I hope she likes it. This is Mosley Pines, and we put her on a rocker. I put her on a rock to kind of allude to the fact that she's a Capricorn, and she's perched on that, looking over the water because she's a sea goat, like she likes to say. So we put her by the water and also have the rocky kind of idea going on there. So I hope you like that. And then the last, besides me, is Pisces. She's very beautiful and loves to read, write. She designs things. So she's a creative person, Sarah. And I put her by the marsh and also gave her a journal, or she brought her journal. And I thought that was a good way to show that Pisces is a dreamer and a creative person. So yeah, so right by our marshes, right here locally. All of these are local spots, and we are so lucky. It's almost so beautiful as the Newburyport area. So that's my work for the past, since July pretty much. And I'm very excited to show it off, but who knows if the weather is going to behave. You know, we've got snow, so who knows by Saturday what's going to happen. But if this happens, and they are able to come, they'll be offered some glögg, Swedish drink, and warm food, and heaters, and there will be, shelter. So we're going to be outside under a tent, but hopefully it'll be good enough, and they'll have a good time. And if not, everybody will be able to see this video, and I do hope that you'll want to purchase your portraits, and we'll work something out, because I want my muses to have them. Thank you everyone for coming. I really appreciate you watching this video, or these two videos, and I am very glad that you support me, and I do appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching this little video by Rawson Art. Take care.
Take a piece of the limelight, own your place on the stage. Let your colors stay true, baby. Everybody's got their own line. Go ahead and let it shine bright. Own your piece on the page. You got a story to tell, only you can tell it. Got a life to live, only you can live it. Got a lot to give, only you can give it. Let your colors shine. Let your light ignite the world. Let your colors shine. Well, there'll be days of rain, baby. Fear will chase you like a ghost. Take away what you love the most, but only if you let it. There is only one you, baby, full of promise and mystery. Make your mark on history and never regret it. Oh, you got a story to tell, only you can tell it. Got a life to live, only you can live it. Got a lot to give, only you can give it. Let your color shine. Let your light ignite the world. White as a promise, blue as an ocean, red as the sun that sets on the day, green as the garden, gold as devotion. Decorate every word you say. So take a brush in hand and paint your work of art. Give the world a taste of your magic. Color it with your own palette. Let your color shine. Oh, let your color shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Well, you got a story to tell, only you can tell it. Got a lot to live, only you can live it. Got a lot to give, only you can give it. Let your color shine. Let your light ignite the world. Yeah. Let your color shine. Let your color shine. Let them shine. Oh, let them shine. Yeah, let them shine. Let them There are no fairy tales, no happy ever after. There is just the beauty of this little thing called life. No charming prince is waiting. There is no perfect princess. There is just the beauty of this little thing called life. Well, you can make believe, but you'll be deceived when you do. Pretending it's not there won't make you less aware of this little thing called life. There is no pot of gold enchant you. There is just the beauty of this little thing called life. And you can wish upon a star, wait for some valiant night to come, but nothing's gonna rescue you from this little thing called